What's up, people? Here for a quick guns update on the community. Hope everyone's having a great winter. But here it is, the guns update. We just got this just in from Kadai's Twitter. He retweeted this from Timmy, who retweeted it from some other guy. It's a Twitter video from a Twitter user who's partnered, verified. So this is getting a lot of traction, this clip. Almost 500,000 followers on Twitter. Need this bad, he says. This is December 11th, the original tweet from some guy. 700,000 views. So, you know, guns gets trending at least once a year. Like that, like this. We've seen it before. And then we got some people chiming in. Everyone's telling their memories about the game and all that. So that's cool. There's this little, I'll leave it in the description, the link to it. This Twitter channel is all about like clips, I guess, and I guess guns was one of them. So that's pretty cool. And if you guys didn't know, there's another video out recently, 2 weeks ago, from Tandoori, part 3 of his three-part series of K-style learning, which deserves way more views, which deserves 1 million each, honestly. But more importantly, Kadai got my attention here with this. Everyone on Twitter seeing that Guns of Duel was actually nuts is behind the ball. Guns will come to Steam, he says, but it's gonna be on the community to keep it popular, which I agree. I'll make a new Guns video soon, so he's working on a new video as well. I'm not sure if we'll get that before the end of the year or not, but coming to Steam, I mean, it's only a matter of time, I think, and he's right, the community could make it or break it, you know, basically, because enough said. Yes, that's basically why I wanted to make this video, because that's exciting, hopeful, put some hope into the community again after this year. It's been rough, I think. We can all agree on this. Yeah, but the guy who retweeted that one video is also following, Jeff Keoff there. That's something. But I think also, I don't know. It's in there. It's in the pool. It's around. I'm sure a lot of people looking at it. So that's good. Got eyes on guns again. More things to come. We just had to be ready. Be ready for the Steam release, people. For better or worse. There will be people attacking the game because they don't want the private servers to die. But let's see what happens. It's a moral issue. Be ready for that. But that's basically it. That's everything. That's all I wanted to say. One day, someday, hopefully not 10 years from now. That's all I'm saying. Getting older. I don't want to die before it comes out on Steam.